Hi guys. Since it's going to be the 6 weeks soon, I'm going to have a lot of free time to possibly make videos. There's something I want to show you all. My village world is full of elemental villages that I've built. You all can tell me which one is your favorite in the comments, but I'm going to be talking about each one in this video. Not starting off with the Galaxy Village though. Right, going all the way to the center, the first village I made. The Pillager Village. It's meant to be the exact opposite of a village. Mini pillager outposts in the center made out of deep slate instead of cobblestone. Used mangrove wood for the wood so it would go in con with the dark oak. Used jungle doors since I thought it was spooky. And then the first out of all the villages that I made branching off, the Earth Village. I used iron doors since they would seem industrial for underground. I used pale oak wood to match the wood type. Sorry, that was just a friend calling. I'll text him. Right. There's a beacon in every village. Next one. I'm texting him again. Over here, we have the water village. You can tell me what you guys think about it, as well as the earth village. I used prismarine instead of cobblestone since it's kind of like water cobblestone. Warped stem to kind of make it look like water flowing through it. And prismarine stairs to go in contrast with the prismarine constantly change from green to blue. And warped doors since they represent the warped wood. And then over here we have the light village or air village or whatever you want to call it. I used quartz for the pillars since it's like air and stuff. Gold and bamboo since they go in contrast with the yellow and white since it's kind of like heavenly. I built the stairway to heaven. Or you can see a light. See what I did there? And you guys can comment what you think about it. And now, another village. The Fire Village, which is meant to go in contrast as the Nether. It's meant to be a volcano erupting. Made of basalt and netherrack. You can see I added the warped stem here to make it look like red fire changing into blue on contact. As it's getting hotter and hotter. You can see it actually kind of connects well with this part. Look at that, straight connection. I also added symbols representing each village. Earth, water. I know the air looks like a piece of paper, but it's meant to be a cloud. And then we actually have the Earth village extending out into the Plasma village, or as I like to call it, the Plasma plates. And here I used respawn anchors since Plasma is like 99% of space, and what's in space? Wormholes, which are basically portals. Air Village extends off into Lightning Village, which is like a lightning cloud striking the village houses, which is why you can see glowstone, it's charging them up. Raw gold, and I tried to make it look like a burnt wood since the houses are getting zapped. And then over on the water side it evolves off into Nuclear Village. I used a nuclear power plant to represent nukes. Copper doors since it's the greenest door I can find, and I had to use lime concrete since I can't find a green wood. And then over here, The Darkness Village. Crosses in the center filled with lava. Blue fire to represent souls. Red fire out the top. Dark blocks to be building the houses with. Red and black. It's all very dark and mysterious. And death. And we also have a merger feature. Combining earth and fire, what do you get? A volcano. So we have volcano lava falling down. And the houses are a contrast of the earth village and the fire village. And then we have it branching off with the darkness village into a wasteland, because darkness plus a volcano, it equals death, the end of a civilization. Now what do we have? Death, and over here, lava plus plasma, aka the sun. So death plus the sun equals solar flare. Not solar flare, nebula, aka supernova. But this time it makes a galaxy. You can see I tried to use the end pole around the outside, but these blocks over here is clearly representing the outside of an end pole. However, I had to use it in the center since Bedrock Edition doesn't allow a bigger end pole than that. And extending off from the Darkness Village, you can see death yet again as a combination of darkness and a meteor. Because the second a meteor strikes, it'll blow up and cause death. Meteor plus lightning would equal a comet, aka a bunch of ice and lightning coming through the solar system, which is why there's a comet there. And over here, lightning plus ice. I actually had a bit of a struggle figuring out what that would be. However, I came up with a magnetic field, since it's like polar ice caps and then magnetic field from the lightning, and all the houses are futuristic. They're actually the most unique houses I've made. Over here, combining ice and nuclear into uranium, because it's like a crystal that's nuclear. Oh yeah, and also I used emeralds for the walls. Over here, we have waterfall and nuclear, aka would make a polluted pond. Over here, I actually had a lot of struggle finding out what this would be, plasma and waterfall. So basically plasma and water, aka slime. It's a giant block of slime. And over here we have the merger of multiple ones. We have a galaxy one. And fly all the way over here. We have an incomplete one that's supposed to be an asteroid village. Over here, there's going to be a merger of magnetic field and uranium, aka futuristic. I'm excited for that. And then slime and pollution. Yeah, I'm not going to be excited for that, guys. Anyway, you can comment on which one you liked the most. I've had other friends join the world, which is why there's such thing as like this house here, and my brother built this amazing flint and steel. Comment what you think about the villages and which is your favorite. Like and subscribe. Please, subscribe. Once I get to 50 subs, I'll be able to start doing live streams with y'all. And I can add you on Minecraft and you can join my worlds. So please subscribe.